right, it is time for Podkinz 166, and Mandy, this is going to be a fun one, right?
It is, because we have some special guests with us today.
Yep, Steve and Sally are joining us for a special quiz. Hey, Steve.
Hello.
And hey, Sally.
Hello.
Hey,
Now-
guys.
Yeah, you know what? Players may have run into us on Webkinz Next in Kinzville, right, Sally?
Yeah, I've been, especially recently, I've been there 3 weeks in a row at one point. So yeah, I'm a pretty regular visitor.
As of this recording, anyways, I was there last week with Sally.
Nice.
We're trying to answer questions. People have to forgive us. Sometimes it's hard to respond to friend requests and see all the different speech bubbles that pop up from all over the screen.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you missed us in the past, you can always visit Kinzville on Webkinz Next Wednesdays, right, at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Standard Eastern Time, and you'll be able to meet two of the GAN staffers in Kinzville. So that's been exciting. We've had fun meeting all of you and look forward to meeting you soon if we haven't already. So yeah, we have a great show for you today. I mentioned we have a quiz. We're also going to sneak peek some upcoming events on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next. But Mandy, at the end of the episode, we're giving away a code for something special.
That's right, because we have this awesome new deluxe theme, right, that we're giving out in deluxe monthly boxes. And this plant is so cute, and it uses all these great colors that are picked up in this retro rainbow theme.
Yeah,
really neat.
Exactly. Here's a look at the first half of that retro rainbow room theme that's currently available. You can get the selector box in your deluxe gift box if you are a deluxe member. And when you drag that into your room, you're going to be able to choose one of these 6 prizes every month. And we're going to be updating by adding the last 6 items soon. So essentially, if you're a deluxe member throughout the whole year, you'll be able to collect every single piece from this theme. Now, Sally, do you have a favorite piece in this theme? I love that telephone, actually.
I think I love the lamp. There's just something about that. I didn't like the pillows on that couch, but that lamp especially. I just love that design.
Yeah.
Sort of an offset rainbow.
Yeah, it's pretty funky.
Well, I love everything about the table. I love the wooden drawer, but also those stripes on the legs just make it, raise it to another level.
Oh, yeah. And they all look great together in room. And actually, we're adding a special Clubhouse room from January 12th to 31st on Webkinz Classic, right, Mandy? And this one is going to feature the Piglet, a new pet arriving at Webkinz World.
Yeah. Well, the Piglet is already here. It's the pet that you get when you purchase a 1-year deluxe membership right now.
Right,
and
right.
It's the pot-bellied piglet. And actually, see where you're sitting right now, Michael, in that room? Well, that is where the pot-bellied piglet's going to be sitting, I believe. And you click on it to get one of these cool items. So these retro clothing pieces.
Yeah.
And they're really funky and groovy and far out.
No, for sure. And actually, you know what? We mentioned that we're going to be giving away a code for that retro rainbow plant. That one is actually, the code is going to expire on January 31st. So if you enter that code at the code shop before then, you'll get one of those plants. But you also have a chance to win more by visiting the Piglet from the 12th to 31st as well. So yeah, while you're hanging out in your retro rainbow room, you can dress the part by dressing your pet in one of these retro pieces of clothing, which is fun. Yeah.
I worked on this room, and I love how the Sweet 16 wallpaper fit really nicely with these items. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's a really great wallpaper if you guys are looking to decorate.
Yeah, so much fun to mix and match different items. Before we get to our quiz, why don't we check to see what's in our KinzPost?
Well, our first one is from our friend Frozen Anna 2. And they say, "Hi, Mandy and Michael. I really enjoyed meeting you guys in Webkinz Next. I appreciate you guys doing that for me. I wanted to ask, are you guys making a taking a picture feature in Kinzville for Webkinz Next? I think that would be a great idea. I hope you guys have the best day. You guys make me really happy. I love Webkinz. Your friend, Frozen Anna too." Well, I know Sally and I, last time I was with you in Kinzville Kinsville, Sally, remember we all posed for a picture. So I guess, did you and Steven do that when you were in?
We didn't end up doing it last time.
Oh,
no,
okay.
But I like doing it, especially when there are babies, so that you can get a nice, good picture of all the babies together. But yeah, I mean, having something that would let us take pictures kind of like this one, where you get to use the photo mode, would be really awesome in Kinzville, and it's something I'm hoping for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I was thinking, because we did screenshots. You're right. What Frozenana's talking about, I guess, is a camera option.
Photo mode.
Yes, definitely. I would love that.
Yeah, and Frozen Anna or Frozen Anna, I met them in Kinzville, and they added me to their friends list. And I was online playing Webkinz Next, and they invited me over to their house. So I went over, and they said that they were a huge fan of Podkinz. And so I said, oh, wow, let me see if Mandy is around. So Mandy, I contacted you and Sally, and actually you guys joined me on Frozen Anna's account, and we all took a selfie with them right there. Frozen Anna is there. It's the second pig to the left there. Yeah, standing right next to you. You're on the end there, right, Mandy?
No, I'm the second to the left.
Okay.
And then
so
Frozen
Anna's
Anna is on the end.
There you go. So that was a lot of fun. So thank you, Frozen Anna, for your email. Check your inbox, by the way, because we will send you something neat for being featured on the show. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And so, yeah, guys, if you've added me to your friends list and you see me playing in Webkinz World, or you see that I'm online, invite me over, because I always love to see your room design. So I also have one here from Bindi, and they say, Dear Mandy and Michael, I love your videos. I've been playing since 2010. I designed this Magic W horse. I would name him Mystic. I like coloring pages. I also like playing in the arcade in Webkinz Next. My favorite games are Tile Towers, Atomicalicious, and Cake It Up. My all-time favorite is the Wacky Zingos pie throwing game from Classic. What is your favorite arcade game? Are there going to be more arcade games in Next that feature Wacky? I can't wait to hear from you guys, Bindi. Well, thank you, Bindi, for your email. I think we need to do a round table here. Go around. Everybody has to say what their favorite games are on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic. I'll start. I think right now my favorite game on Webkinz Next is Jumbleberry Blast, but the Diner Dice, I think that's my a close second. And on Webkinz Classic, my favorite arcade game, I always say right now because it's constantly changing, but right now I would say it's Cash Cow 2. What about you, Steve?
On Classic, Color Storm, I would say.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And on Next, Triple Strike Solitaire game that's currently on Next. I really find it engaging. So that one and the Jumbleberry Blast on Next.
Nice. All right, Mandy, what about you?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm trying to think. I guess maybe in Classic, it might be Jumbleberry Fields still. I do love that one. But lately, I go back and forth in Next. Like Steven, I do like that solitaire game, the Triple Strike Solitaire. I also, like Bindi, I do like Tile Towers. But lately, I have been playing Atomicalicious a lot. That seems to be my go-to. I mean, I play those three, usually Tile Towers, Atomicalicious, and the Triple Strike Solitaire, the ones I play most. But yeah, Atomicalicious is the one I'm going to first these days. And yes.
Nice. Yeah, you mentioned Jumbleberry Fields. Diner Dice is similar to Jumbleberry Fields.
And that's another one. I find I cycle through. Like some days I'll go straight to Tile Towers for a week or two, and then I'll switch over to a different one, and that'll be my first choice for a while. And right now it's Atomicalicious.
Nice. And Sally, what about you?
Well, the main thing that my favorite games have in common is that they're not timed. So on Classic, I do enjoy Cash Cow 2. When Hatch the Dragon is the game of the day, I tend to play that a lot too.
Okay.
It's just a nice, easy one that I can do. There's no time limit.
And I remember you're really good at that game, yeah.
Yeah, and especially because sometimes I only have a couple minutes here and there. So if I have to leave a game and come back, it's not too bad. On Next, I like the Solitaire a lot, but again, if I have only a really short amount of time, I will actually play Wacky Zingos. I actually quite like the Wackies. I've gotten in my groove with that, so I can get a decent amount of Kinz cash each time. Otherwise, yeah, Jumbleberry Blast is number one because I can start from the upper levels, and it's not exactly the same, but some of the levels are harder than they are in Classic. But I found level 27 is actually a little bit more reasonable, so I've actually finished it several times now, whereas I think on Classic I've only finished it a handful of times.
Nice, yeah. So many games to play on both Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next, but
I was gonna say they're going at a pretty quick pace adding games to Next, which is great because, the arcade is really filling out and there's a lot to do.
Yeah, I don't know how many we are going to add that feature wacky, but we'll definitely add some more. But thank you so much, Bindi, for your email. Mandy, anybody can email us, right?
If you want to get in touch with us, you can write to us at podkinz@gans.com. And if we end up reading out your email on a Podkinz, then Michael and I will send you something fun. Bindi and Frozen Anna too, keep your eye out for something in the email from us.
Yep, there you go. All right, so I mentioned that this episode we are going to feature a special quiz, and this is going to be Webkinz 2021 trivia, and it can be from Webkinz Classic or Webkinz Next. You'll never know until I read the question. There are 8 questions in today's quiz, and I hope that everybody listening and watching plays along, and you can let us know in the comment section below how many of these questions you got right. This is Steve versus Sally versus Mandy. The winner will get to read that code for the Retro Rainbow plant at the end of the episode. So why don't we test our buzzers? Mandy, Steve, and Sally. All right. So, of course, the first person to ring in or to buzz in after I finish reading the question will have the chance to answer first. Okay, so here we go. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, hands on your buzzers. Here is question number 1. What section did we add to the Webkinz Classic W Shop in 2021? Sally?
It was for the DIY.
Correct. It was the DIY section of the W Shop. Of course, that's the do-it-yourself section, and we had a special event where you could dye furniture in 2021, so that was fun. And look for actually a new DIY event happening on Webkinz Classic soon. Stay tuned to Webkinz News to learn all about that. All right, here's our next question. You need to make apricot toast to complete step 3 of the Let It Grow challenge on Webkinz Next. How do you make apricot toast? So it's a recipe that you can make on a stove on Webkinz Next. Sally?
I think it is bread, apricot, and sugar.
You are correct.
All right.
Very good. Yeah, so Sally jumps ahead now with 2 correct answers. She's 2 for 2. How are you guys doing at home? Let us know. Apricots, by the way, you can grow them. They're growing foods. You can buy them at the W Shop on Webkinz Next in the food section of the shop. Yeah, unlike Webkinz Classic, you can only harvest a plant 10 times until it disappears, but you can always buy more. So there you go. All right, question number 3. Who runs the farmer's market on Webkinz Next? Mandy.
That is Farmer Will, the pig.
There you go. It's the pig, and he's a unique character to Webkinz Next. He is not on Webkinz Classic, so there you go. All right, so now question number 4. Sally has 2 and Mandy has 1. Here we go. What was the grand prize for feeding your pet a bottle of 2021 Fall Fest soda? So this refers to Webkinz Classic during Fall Fest. You can click on leaves to win prizes on Webkinz Classic, but we also release soda in the e-store, and every time you feed your pet a bottle of Fall Fest soda, you win a prize, but there's also a chance that you can win the grand prize. So I'm looking for the name of the 2021 Fall Fest soda grand prize. Anyone? Well, the answer, hopefully this will jog your memory, is a Fall Fest food truck. The Fall Fest food truck. It was a great prize.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gets a point for that question, but that's fine. Maybe you guys did at home. Please let us know in the comment section below. All right, here's question number 5. What is the name of the prize that was added to the recess wheel on Webkinz Classic in 2021? So every time you do 15 full days of classes on Webkinz Classic at the Kinzville Academy, you can send your pet to recess, and there's a wheel that you can spin. And we updated one of the prizes on the wheel this year. Did I stump the creative team again?
Again,
I remember adding it, and I don't remember what it was.
All right.
Putting it on the wheel, but I don't remember what it was.
All right. Well, the answer is, and I thought this one was pretty funny.
Thing? Or
no,
no?
It was a Kinzville. No, it was a Kinzville Academy bathroom stall.
Oh, those are really cool too.
They're fun. Yeah, they're funny.
The winner of this quiz is going to be Michael because he stumped us all so many times.
There you go. Well, I think the next few are easier, so let's move on to question number 6. Name 2 of the 3 prizes that were in the Webkinz Next 2021 Halloween gift box.
Do they always include a jack-o'-lantern? Or no?
Not anymore. Not this
Oh.
year.
Well,
No,
This is Webkinz
this is
Next.
Webkinz Next.
Oh,
This is
Webkinz Next.
Yeah. So there was a piece of clothing. It wasn't a mask.
Mm.
Oh,
didn't
right. Sorry,
open
I was
mine.
thinking classic.
Mine's still sitting in my Halloween room. I haven't opened it yet.
I
Well, I
might
know it
not have
wasn't
opened mine either, actually.
I know it wasn't the plushie because that was on the wheel.
Do you give up?
Yep.
So there were 3 prizes in the gift box. There was a Glampire dress.
Oh, the dress.
Yeah. There was a mummy candy apple. That was a consumable. And there was also a charmed necklace. So it looked like a necklace with a little
that's
potion
right.
that you could wear. Yep. So no points again. I'm pretty sure there are some players watching that are beating you guys. So guys, again, I can't stress this enough. Leave a comment below and let us know how many questions you got right. All right. Question number 7. There's only 2 more questions left. And here is number 7. Who ran the garden center at the Clubhouse during Veggie Fest on Webkinz Classic? Mandy.
Was it Holly Hopper?
You are correct. Right. It's Holly Hopper. Yeah. So we had Veggie Fest. I think that event was held in August. And when you went to go see Holly Hopper at the garden center, she would give you a special decoration for your yard. So there you go. So now Sally and Mandy are tied with 2 points, and Steve has yet to answer a question. But that's okay because there's one more here. So either Sally or Mandy can jump ahead, or they will tie for first place. So here we go. How many crops can be planted on the farmer's plot on Webkinz Next? Sally.
27.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Does somebody else want to make a guess?
18?
It's not 18.
Oh.
12?
12? No, the answer is actually
21.
21. Yep, 21.
Oh.
So
I knew it was 20 something. I missed.
yeah,
I knew it was
Just
divisible
remembered.
by 3.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guessed it was.
yeah, there you go. So yeah, there's 3 rows of 7 that you can plant it. Of course, the farmer's plot, you can earn the farmer's plot the first time you visit the farmer's market on Webkinz Next. The farmer's market is open every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's, of course, it's run by Farmer Will. Yeah, you can pick up some really nice baked goods there. You can pick up some unique seeds that you can't find at the W shop. And also you can sell your crops to Farmer Will for a premium price. And so you can earn more than you would in the W shop. So there you go. Wow. I didn't know I would stump you guys that much. But Sally and Mandy tied for first place, and Steve.
No, didn't Sally win?
Oh,
Nope,
No.
I didn't.
I think
we'll give
Michael won.
Sally. Yeah, maybe I won. There you go. First
Yeah,
time.
Michael
Michael
won
wins
more
and gets
than,
to read the code.
Okay. Perfect. There you go. I win. Yay. Yeah. So there you are. Your Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic trivia for 2021. Please let us know how you did in the comment section below. Okay. So that was a lot of fun. And we just have a few announcements about some upcoming events that are happening on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next. Here's a look at the Webkinz Classic event calendar. Player Appreciation Day actually falls on the 21st, but Mandy, Player Appreciation Day, it falls on the same day for both Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic, right?
That's right. And I believe that in January it is a snowy cedar bush or a
Okay.
cedar bush. Oh, okay. Snowy bush.
Nice.
And yeah. So those are nice.
Yep, so
You
don't
get that
forget
from the today's activities.
today's
Yes.
activities, yeah, on Webkinz Classic, and it's through the message center on Webkinz Next. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah. And so, Sally, we also have a winter clothing line that is being released on both sites in January as well.
Yeah. I believe it's coming later for Next, but we'll be launching that on the 12th for January on Classic, and later on, still in January, on Next.
Nice. Perfect.
And, if you like, you can actually go onto Webkinz Next and send back those same clothing items to Classic. So you can get them in multiple ways.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to talk about that as well in just a minute because we've actually added some more prizes on Webkinz Next that you can send back to Classic. There's the Potbelly Piglet event, that Clubhouse room that's going to run from the 12th to the 31st. So don't forget to visit the Clubhouse every day on Webkinz Classic to get those retro pieces of clothing that actually we're wearing here. You can see us. But the sweater that I have on actually is from the Winter Shopping Spree on Webkinz Classic. Winter Shopping Spree runs from January 15th to 23rd on Webkinz Classic. And every single day you log into Webkinz Classic during this event, you're actually going to be awarded a retro piece of clothing from a past winter clothing line. And that's going to be awarded as soon as you log in. And actually during this event, every day, you'll also be able to collect bonus rolls for the game Spree at the Webkinz Classic Arcade, so they'll help you make it to the mall faster. And Sally, at the end of the month as well, from January 28th to 30th, there will be a wacky weekend, right?
Yep, you got to play your wackier Zingos for a chance to win one of these great prizes, especially those seeds. Everybody likes the wacky marshmallow seeds.
Yeah. And every single time you earn a score of 11,500 points, you're randomly awarded one of these prizes. 11,500, Steve, that sounds like a lot, but really it's not, right?
Yeah, that hit that usually.
It's the ice level.
6,
Yeah, the ice level.
Yeah. As
And
long as
I usually
get to the
don't
ice
get
level.
much further than that level. I usually can't beat
Yeah.
that level, but I get enough just to get the prizes, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I can beat that level. The trick is when you start that level, don't hit wacky too high. You should aim for a straighter line so he actually enters that ice cave. But the cool thing about this event is that there is no limit to the amount of times you can win these prizes. So every time you're going to hit 11,500 points, you'll earn one of these prizes. You're guaranteed. So you can play as many times as you want during the event to earn as many prizes as you can. And I said that the prize was randomly awarded. So you're never guaranteed to, get all 4 just by playing 4 games. It might take more games than that to collect all the prizes. But like you said, they're great prizes. Winterfest is coming to an end on January 14th on Webkinz Classic. You still have the whole month to finish your Winterfest challenge, but the following day on January 15th, Winterfest start on Webkinz Next, right, Sally?
Yeah, we got another couple of weeks of fun prizes to collect.
Yeah, here is a look at those prizes. They're great. Those little wall hangings there.
The bunting.
The bunting, right. Those you'll be able to hang up on your wall on Webkinz Next. And Mandy, the neat thing about advanced editing on Webkinz Next, of course, is that you can place items wherever you'd like in room and on the wall. So I could see players doing some really neat designs with these buntings.
Yeah, because you can actually stack things up, I believe. So
exactly.
That,
yeah.
And the other fun thing, which I had discovered by accident at one point, is that you can hang things on the wall and then you can actually rotate them on the wall. So, put them at an angle and there's so much you can do with advanced editing. I just love it.
So yeah, Winterfest, January 15th to 28th. By the way, it works very similar to our Winterfest on Webkinz Classic. When you see a snowflake floating across the screen, you can click on it and you'll be awarded one of these items. Also on Webkinz Next, we have a whole series of challenges that you can play on Webkinz Next. Challenges are listed along the top left side of your screen, like they are on Webkinz Classic. And there's various challenges you can play. We have a farmer's market challenge. There's a series of arcade challenges, right, Steve? And you can earn some pretty unique prizes when you complete those challenges. And Steve, we've recently allowed players to send these back to their Webkinz Classic account, right?
Yeah. Every new release of Webkinz Next, we're slowly adding more and more items to send from Webkinz Next to Webkinz Classic. Unfortunately, it only works one way, sending. But it's a pretty cool way to get some items and some stuff that you can't normally get as easily on Webkinz Classic. That you just go on Webkinz Next, win them playing this challenge, and then send the item back to your Classic account and get a duplicate usually. So you don't have to necessarily send it off your account. It actually will remain in both your Classic and your Next account.
Yeah, and some of these exist on Webkinz Classic, like you said, like the Adventure Scout sleeping bag that was available a few years ago. But something like that medicine cabinet there on the bottom row, that you can only earn from completing your Adventure Scouts challenge on Webkinz Next, which those sets of challenges are unlocked once you've completed your Curio Shop set of challenges. So that's a great one, that cabinet. We have a series of arcade challenges, which I really enjoy. So on the top row, the first one there, that Polar Plunge Snow Globe, that's only available from Webkinz Next, and you get that one for completing the Polar Plunge challenge. There's Home Before Dark Nightlight. That one's from an arcade challenge. Same with the Blanche plushie. And actually that treasure chest there, the second item on the bottom row, that's only available from Webkinz Next, and you can earn that by completing your Dogbeard's Gold arcade challenge. So keep playing through your challenges, guys, to unlock all these great prizes, and then you'll be able to send a duplicate. You can keep one on Webkinz Next, and you can send a duplicate back to your Webkinz Classic account. So there you go. The last announcement here is just a reminder to pick up your materials every single day from the material vending machine located right outside of the Curio Shop. they're a great way, Mandy, to help you complete all of your crafting projects, right?
Yeah, I love this because you can collect one a day, and also you choose what you get out of it, which is really great because there might be something in particular you want to make. And so it's nice to have the option to decide which materials you're going to add. So yeah, I find these really handy.
Yeah, no, for sure. You also have a chance to win materials by spinning the wheel of WoW. And I believe, Sally, one day a week, we award you a special materials box.
Yeah,
just by logging in.
That one actually lets you pick 6 of one instead of 3. So the one
There
you
you
get on login is pretty cool.
Very nice. All right, so that was a lot of fun. So many things happening on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next. Of course, you'll want to visit Webkinz News daily because we post more information about each of these events. There's at least one new article every day, so it's a great way to find out what's happening on both websites. And we also actually hold contests and giveaways and things there too, right, Mandy? Do we have any contests happening that we would like players to know about?
Definitely. Right now, we've got our Share Center pet design contest, and we also have the chalet room contest.
All right.
Yeah, so you can enter a next room or a classic room, and you'll be entered into a random draw, and there will be 10 classic winners and 10 next winners. And they get a countryside cottage fireplace oven in classic and a country cottage fireplace in next.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, head to Webkinz News to learn more about those contests. So here, I guess I won the quiz. It was decided that I won the quiz. So I will give away the code for the Retro Rainbow Plant. I mentioned that this code expires on January 31st. If you visit the Potbelly Piglet at the Retro Rainbow Clubhouse room on Webkinz Classic from January 12th to 31st, you'll have the chance to win more. So here you go. Here is the code. It is W24WH8XGSGZU7K2P4. And where do they enter that code, Stephen?
You can enter it only on the Webkinz Classic desktop app.
There you go. Yep. You go to the code shop. You can access the code shop from the Things to Do menu. But as Steve said, this is only for Webkinz Classic. So that was so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Mandy, you mentioned before that players could email us. Would you like to remind them of our email?
Yeah, definitely email us at podkinz@gans.com. We love getting your emails. And if we end up reading it out loud on a Podkinz, we will send you something fun.
There you go. And of course, Sally, just a reminder again, it's every Wednesday from 3 to 4 that players can visit us.
Eastern Standard Time or Kinz Time, whichever is easier to remember for you. And you'll find one of us, or 2 of us usually, at the same time. And that changes from week to week.
There you go. Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Stephen and Sally, for joining us.
Yep, for sure. And thank you all for watching. And hopefully we'll see you soon in Kinzville. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.